All right, so today we have quite a few things we have to do before we go to the moon. The game wants us to go back up to the Shattered Moon to locate Ravis. We are not going to do that immediately. Rather, what we are going to do is collect as many collectibles as we can possibly get, which is probably going to be a little bit redundant and repetitive, but I'm excited about getting it done sooner rather than later, just because it means we'll get more time to do more interesting things here soon. So as long as we get done with this pretty quick, we should be good.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
So what happened to your smuggling operation?
The Galactic Empire. Not long after the end of the Clone Wars, the Empire cracked down on my shipping operation. It ruined everything. Many of my associates saw the relative safety of the Hutts. Good riddance. Most of them were snakes anyway. But some of them lost people I didn't expect to lose.
I'm sorry, Merrin. It's rough.
No, I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten asking for your pity.
All right, then.
Cal, I've been meaning to, well, I was a little curt when last we spoke about how my shipping operation was shut down.
Don't worry. I've heard worse.
I really did lose everything, you know? And everyone. That's what brought me to Koba with what few wares I had left. Monk lets me keep my things in the back room. Go on. See if anything suits your fancy. Not like anyone here has credits to spend. Anyhow, I shouldn't take my troubles out on you.
Thanks, Merrin.
Okay, so we probably just missed a conversation earlier that we could have had, so we just got dumped with two conversations, but we can loot his stuff now.
Another time.
Now, here we go. I see. Interesting. And all he had was music. Okay.
Dreo. Old friend of Moran's.
A few scattered valuables and a crate of textiles comprise what remains of Moran's criminal career. The bevel of Moran's datapad faintly bears the name Dreo.
I saw your things in the back room.
You'll have to forgive the more tasteless ornaments. Some of it used to belong to Dreo, my old partner. He had a ghastly sense of style.
Another outlaw?
Not when I met him. He was running a perfectly legitimate port in Rhodia. Allowed me to use his docks for my shipments. No questions asked, supposedly. But we got to talking anyways.
Sounds like a nice guy.
He was the genuine article, all right. Probably why things didn't work out between us.
All right, so Moran either is just a very honest businessman or he's gay. That's cool. I like that. I like Moran.
There aren't any Zabrak hanging out in the outpost, right?
Not that I've seen.
Huh, thank goodness. Thought I was gonna have to book it for a second there.
Are there people out to hurt you?
Only always. But I owe these Zabrak quite a few credits for an incident I was involved in.
You get into a lot of trouble, don't you?
The less you know, the better. Trust me.
So the Zabraks are the race that Darth Maul belongs to.
I can always run, start a new life. No, Turgle, not again.
And this searching river is part.
Quite the selection. I know you like this one, buddy. So how'd you like playing on Coruscant?
At first, I loved it. The Undercity's this melting pot of all these different struggles. A real vivid place, you know? After a few months of small gigs, though, I got bumped up to the popular clubs. Didn't take long for me to start hating it.
Not your scene.
It wasn't a conversation, you know? Those crowds just wanted to be able to say they'd seen the next big thing.
Sounds like you were really on the rise.
Well, my agents were ambitious. Scored me a deal that could have had me on billboards all over the Corps. But I said no.
That takes guts.
Well, so does slicing up raiders. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? There's more music to find out there, Cal.
You two getting your fortune read?
Trying to. But we can't get a straight answer out of this one.
Say it again, will you?
On shores of Silt, a river winds. A bank of guilt. A broken bind.
Oh, I get it now. She's saying there's a big score to be had in some silty river.
You only hear what you want to hear. Sounded like a warning to me. One of them ominous ones.
What do you make of it, Cal?
It's dangerous out there. I trust my own instincts over a fortune.
See? Kid gets it.
Whoever made the score of a lifetime by being more careful? How you doing?
What?
You seem in a good mood.
I was thinking how this cantina reminds me of a celebratory dance on my home planet.
The cantina reminds you of people dancing?
My people don't dance. The dance is my people. All together, without everyone's essence, there is nothing. Like this cantina. Someone ordering a drink from Monk, a joke from Gulu, a hunting tale from Mosi. All these acts combine into something greater than the performers themselves.
That's kind of an interesting life philosophy.
Sojourner.
I think that she calls us Sojourner.
There's Mr. Popular. A bounty hunting droid named Rez is stomping around the forest array. Don't bother squaring up. Stay light on your feet, you'll dance around that rust bucket.
Alright, so let's go
Can't hurt
kill
to take a look,
Raz.
right?
Watch out for those hunters, Cal.
So the bounty hunters are the ones that I want to really focus on going after.
Cal, there you are.
Both told me everything. Both pistols blazing, a real crack shot, straight out of the holiday.
Easy, Captain. Just trying to debrief.
Debrief? Ooh, you hear that? This guy's a pro. How come we never debrief, Cal?
Simmer down. You enjoying the spotlight, Bode?
Like an Imperial cavity search. But I've got to admit, it's great to see everyone excited. Let's catch up later.
Alright.
You know, when you first walked in here, I was getting ready.
I guess it's time to go upstairs or go outside, I mean. Let's just, ooh, we found an item. What is this? Oh, it was just a music track. Gotcha. Alright, cool. So we have a few more places that we can go investigate. We can go there. Oh yeah, and we have this this little hatch too. So let's go that way. See if we can't open some more stuff up, huh? I love that we got this control dash. I was thinking it might be fun to replay Control on the channel sometime, but I've also already 100%ed that game twice. So it would be a real, it would probably be a real boring thing to watch me play. Granted, I would obviously read all of the notes and stuff, but I don't know. I've already done it so many times that I wonder what I would have left to add or say. There's a lot of games that I would love to play that I just feel like I've lost my opportunity to play them. And it's basically just because, you know, I've already played them. Whether it be missing that first, you know, blind experience that so many people like to watch. Ooh, a Mogu. Oh, this is a smasher. Oops.
Buddy!
Kendal says, blind playthroughs are cool, but there is also value in gaining perspective on something that someone has meditated on. I agree with that, and I think that's why I really enjoyed doing The Last of Us the way that I did, because those are games that I have sat and thought about too much and spent a lot of time with, but you know, I don't know, it's just there are a lot of games that I probably would love to play, but
Come on, you blasted beast, move!
That I just kind of, I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people are looking for playthroughs of, you know, I don't know, Alan Wake, where I've already beaten it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, stormtroopers, where'd you come from?
Right here, BD. Help!
Oh, wow. Okay, so this area is a little bit more intense now that it's night out. Jeez. I don't remember why I was up here. I came up here to open the hatch. That's what it was. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of the game I think of the most is something like Life is Strange, where it's like I have a lot to say about that game. I actually really like the Life is Strange games. I think for what they are, they're pretty impressive little choose your own adventures. And I would love to have played those games on stream for the first time. What I have to say about them now, though, there's not too much that insight I think I would bring, because those are games that are very self-evident in what they are talking about. There's not a lot to them that I would illuminate for a viewer, so to speak, by playing it a second time or showing it off with the perspective that I have. Other than maybe showing someone like the optimal set of choices to get like a certain ending or something, you know? So.
Right here, buddy.
Ah! God damn it. My lock-on broke. We're starting off this episode strong, y'all. We're doing great. That's what I get for trying to talk while I play. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there are definitely some games I would record, and I'm thinking of recording even that I've played before. Like I would, like the one, it'll happen that I will put a playthrough on the channel that is like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines or something, like a game that I've played 5 or 6 times, you know, like that. It's just an inevitability because I'm gonna play it again. Same with like something like Majora's Mask, right? Like I will one of these days probably go through the whole Zelda series, throw it on the channel, because people like that stuff and I like that stuff, and those games are easy to talk about and appreciate even if you've already beaten them 100 times. Super simple to do that, and they don't take a lot of time to record. It's not a very difficult thing to do. But like something like Control is a little tough, just because Control is like a 30-hour game, especially when you're 100%ing it. And I know that I did Jedi Fallen Order, but like even then, going through the game 100% was 27 hours. Like, and doing it 100% is something that I'm sure not a lot of people really do in their playthroughs. So there we go.
More priorite. Wonder what this will fetch at double shot.
Flooded bunker. Okay. What is down here? Am I gonna get eaten by a big fish? We're not gonna love that if that's what happens to us. We're gonna wish literally anything else happened. Nothing down here. Just exploring, just checking things out, trying to see what's going on. Kendal in chat says the only satisfying video essay about Majora's Mask that he's found is the one by Ragnar. Ragnar's great. He is consistently making videos about things that I want to make videos about, and it's making me angry. Ragnar is an acquaintance of mine. We get along. I like him a lot. I love his work. It's all very excellent. But he made a Castlevania 64 video, literally published it the day that I was like going to get started on making a Castlevania 64 video. Then I went to his writer's channel, Michael Saba, and Michael Saba had done a Panzer Dragoon Saga video, and I was like, great. I looked at it, and he said everything I wanted to say about Panzer Dragoon Saga in that video. And then the past few things he's done, Ragnarok's did a video on Baroque, Ragnarok's did a video on Sweet Home recently. Like, all of these things that I've been wanting to talk about, he's cut ahead of me and stole my thunder on all of them. So it's 4 points for you, Ragnar. You got ahead of me, but I'll get you one day. The early prospectors built complex systems to provide the outpost and their prospecting sites with fresh water. However, after the supply became contaminated and their prospecting efforts began to falter, such systems were abandoned to time and the elements. Yeah. Haley, my friend, Sulmatul, just put out like a 6-hour-long video essay on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I admittedly have not watched it yet because it's very long and I've been very busy, but I'm sure it's great. You should check that out. Her work is excellent. And her girlfriend, I knew there was a guy out here. Splinter says, is that the same Haley that's been in chat? I don't think so. This is Sulmatul, the pathologic Let's Player. Noted Star Wars video essayist as well. Ooh, tricks. Cleveland Cuds. That'll show them. That's a pretty clean fight, I think, for the most part. I want to just explore the rest of this area just to make sure I did not miss anything that might be useful. Because last night, so Brew finished the game last night, and he really wants me to hurry up and finish it, but I'm not. I'm gonna take my sweet time. But I did walk into the bedroom while he was playing it on the PS5 last night, and I didn't see anything. Like, it didn't spoil anything for me, but I did see his health bar. And his health bar was like 3 times the size of mine. So I should probably be focusing on getting health upgrades because I have gotten almost none of them. What's that?
Oh, nice.
Datapad.
Thanks, BD.
A database entry of Doma Dendra assessing the damage to the old water treatment shed. That backup from Dredger Gorge has shot the whole system. Burst pipes, collapsed beams, it's all no good. We'll have to get our water from the river now. Folks will have to get used to it tasting a little strange, I suppose. That was my Doma Dendra. I did my best. All right.
Hey there, friend.
Wait. Oh, it won't let me on because I accidentally parked the Neko in the building.
Having trouble with your Neko?
Wouldn't even call it mine at this point. Beast does what it wants, which is the exact opposite of what I tell him.
Let me see if I can talk him around. Still not listening to you?
Beast's never gonna listen to me. Time I gave up trying, I think.
I might be able to help. Please excuse me. Ready, BD? Stay safe, you hear?
All right, what do I do to talk to it?
Well, strike my stars. I guess miracles do happen.
Call it luck.
Whatever it is, Beast's taking a shine to you. May as well make the most of that. Take him. Better than him staying here and arguing with me forever.
It's kind of you. Thanks. No scanning, okay, BD?
All right, we gotta go this way. Oh, no, we had to go the opposite way. I'm blind. All right, there's a smasher. Or no, it's just a regular little one. That's fine. Not gonna interact with that.
Come on!
All right. Now we go up here and into the ground. I'm excited.
Why are you so upset? I see you down there. Someone else see you down.
Alrighty. This is what I was looking for. Water treatment works. Oh, look at this lighting. It's so cool. We can go bigger though. I see. We have a dark maze. Ooh, Edgehawk switch. I like that. That looks cool. Don't want to go in there yet. Ah, a dead person, dead prospector. This is environmental storytelling. It's just like Fallout 3. That was a joke. You can all laugh now. Weep, weep, whoop.
Wow.
Leaking water storage. The dams in Dretter Gorge were constructed to redirect the flow of tar and easily allow access to potential treasures. An unintended side effect of this process, however, was a backup of sludge into Rambler's Reach Valley. Eventually, it found its way into and then through the water treatment system, completely contaminating it. That sucks. Oh, screw you. All right. This is kind of a cool little thread we're unraveling here about the water treatment and why they have to drink river water. It's kind of a fun little piece of info.
Stay where you are. Just what are you trying to pull? We got laws around here.
Oh, crick this, run!
Afraid not.
Lawful good. The Ramblers' Reach outpost was a prime target for those looking to pull a quick heist. Unfortunately for them, Doma Dendra was determined, in those early days, to see that at least a modicum of law was upheld. hedgehog grip. Ooh, I like that grip. That's cool. Oh, it's this area. Interesting. Okay. What is that? Open path. What the? Do we have another location to go investigate? Come on. I want you to hit the thing. There we go. Ooh, yeesh.
BD, got something to help me?
All right. Where are we going? Huh. Where was this? 100% explored. Was there another thing in there that I just didn't even notice? Okay, we're gonna have to go back there real quick. That's what it looks like. It looks like I missed a path. Oh! I did not mean to jump directly into that. So yeah, we're just gonna walk back up to that shed real quick. Where was it? Right down here. Oh, there's a pathway. I see. All right, it's in here. Aha. Alrighty, hey, probably the rest of the Edgehawk set, I guess. Coated metal, okay. More coated metal, okay, well, that's still cool. Glad we found that. All right, now we can go back. All right, the eagle-eyed among you, eagle-eared among you will notice that the video cut and the sound is weird, and the reason for that is my computer crashed and the stream cut down. So yeah, we just had to rerun and do everything since the last time we sat in a bonfire, and it took a little bit. The story goes a little bit further than that, but we'll just leave it at that because it made me very angry, and I'm a very upset raccoon, and my computer is not working perfectly, which is extraordinarily frustrating. However, good game, so we'll just keep playing good game.
I need to focus.
All right, save. All right, so now that that is done, we can upgrade stuff. So we have a ton of skill points to use. Definitely want Confusion Mastery. Get Redirected Strength. And Amplification. Now that we have that done, do we have any 1-point skills? Okay, we can't get any force power skills. We can start putting stuff into other lightsaber forms, but I don't think that's going to be super useful, so we won't do that. The game crashing really threw me off my game. I have to figure out what the heck we're doing. What is this? Inactive shortcut. Where is that? It's just over there? Yeah, we can make that work. Raph here says, I don't think the movie is great, even less because it's over 2 hours long, but I like the gore in Terrifier 2. Yeah, I've heard interesting things about Terrifier 2. I have not watched it, but my horror movie friends thought it was really fun. I'm not really one for slashers, especially like franchise mascot slashers. So stuff like Friday the 13th and Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff like that's never really scratched the itch for me. But you know, Art the Clown is pretty popular. He's doing well, and I've heard that Terrifier 2 is a pretty big improvement on the first Terrifier, which is kind of cool. So good for them. Good for that team for succeeding at making a neat movie. Yeah, I'm always happy to hear those like success stories like that, where it's like this team like finally they went back and remade their movie and it was super good this time. I've heard Terrifier 2 in a lot of ways compared to Evil Dead 2 to
be perfect for planning in
Evil
the
Dead 1, Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. So yeah, I mean, hey, if Terrifier 2 is something that hits that spot for you, if you like really gory, over-the-top horror movies, then maybe check that out. I haven't seen it, so I don't know anything about it.
You lost, stranger?
Will tire. Move up now.
There they go!
Discharging blaster.
Teehee.
Toss it here.
Raph mentions, Raph mentions really liking Scream and Chucky. Scream's an interesting counterpoint just because it's such a, how do I say it? Scream has more aspirations beyond slashing. You know, those movies started originally as like responses to horror films, and I think they've only ever evolved to be even more so like that. So I get why people really like Scream, and the Chucky films I know are very special to some people. I've only ever seen the first Child's Play. Actually, I think I might have seen Bride of Chucky. I would have to think about it. I don't remember. Yeah, I just don't remember distinctly. But yeah, I know those games. Wow, movies are really well liked. Aha! Let's see if we can make this work.
Trespasser detected.
I need help, bud.
Stop moving.
Running like a bull.
Toss me a stim, buddy. Feeling much
Okay.
better. Thanks.
Oh, I just realized for those in the VOD who didn't catch the conversation I was having before, while I was just re-grabbing everything, we're talking about horror movies. We were talking about movies I watched earlier today. Okay, there is a grappling hook location that we might be able to get to.
Got something, buddy? What's this?
Bandit Camp. Before the Bedlam Raiders came to prominence, Kobo's locals were bothered by various bandit groups. Though not as unified and organized as Ravis's army to be, it was nevertheless advisable to stay away from their territory. Again, not clear on exactly how to get over there. I want to see if there's a way. It doesn't seem like there's a way I can gimmick this. So we're gonna have to run out and go around maybe.
What was that?
Hostile.
Where are you going?
Kettle, can you approve Raf's message if you're still there in chat? I can see it in the thing, but I can't click it because if I click out of the window, the game will minimize. There we go. Thanks. The Chucky TV series is pretty good. Love seeing a very queer horror story. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that it's a really cool show. Kettle says I was AFK. Well, thank you for your service. I was not bothered. I knew that you would be able to do it and I wouldn't. Raf says, is queer blocked? So I currently have the default block list open on Twitch, and every single time someone says something new that hasn't been added to our exceptions, we need to manually add it, that's all. So technically, yes, it was blocked, but now it is not blocked. But it's only because I have it on filtering, like, pretty aggressively.
Weapons drawn.
Stand up to me.
Watch yourself.
Try doing that to my arm. Here we go.
Expectation.
Attack. Stay put.
Throw it.
Three Jedi. Aim better. One's over.
God dang it. Gosh darn it. Okay, we bonfired right here, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, so once we get around here, we should be able to open that weird path. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. I need to remember where the weird rotating puzzle was, because I didn't understand how to do that.
We got one down here. You can fight at least. I'll give you that. Where are you going?
Weapons drawn.
Absolutely.
Begin your assault. Damage.
Hey now. Sluggish.
Someone locked it up. Maybe we can find another way in.
Okie dokie. It is now time for us to find the other way in. Okay, we cannot interact with it that way. Thought we would be able to run on it, but I guess not. There's a bunch of Neko here, which, of course, there is. We should be able to. Look at that. What is in here? Some eggs. Oh, Neko eggs. Cool.
There now, that better? There's a good Neko. You just stay here now, all right? And be quiet. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Home on the range. There were those on Kobo who chose a more pastoral life away from the sharp toil of excavating priorite. Yet the raiders, when they came, were indiscriminate in their persecution of the populace. Is there anything I can do over there? Let's look in the map. It does look like there is a thing that we might be able to interact with. Looky there, folks. What does this do? What are we trying to do here with this? There we go. We can just connect it right here, I think. Is that not the connector for it? Trying to find where the receptacle for that thing is. Is it over here? That's just a light. Oh, you know what? I think all I'm supposed to do is just... Now, with this, I can maybe hop up there or something? I don't know. Alright. Let's see what we do. There we go. And what does being up here get me? It does look like there's some sort of shortcut or thing that we can interact with up here. Let's do this. Alright. Now what? Alright, so we opened it up, and that opens up a run path, but why?
Yeah.
I do see that right there. Okay, we can't climb on top. Huh. What are we trying to open? This might be a good idea just to look. Okay. Oh, I see that. That's just... Gotcha. Okay. Well.
Jump.
Got that. Oh, I get the puzzle. I understand. This is what we do. You grab that, let it go. Put this guy right here. I might need to grab this. Come on.
Neko from here.
What? You should be able to, Cal. All right, I have to get both of them in here before I can do this. I get it though. Okay. So, hop, jump, pull this over, attach it. There we go. Now this one we can
Thanks for the help.
put over here. This one we're just gonna jump off of. Lower this. Oh, he almost ran outside. Get back here, stinker. Jeez. All right, put this right here. And now we should be able to do this. There we go. And look at that. It's all the way over there on the corner. Now we should be able to ride this outside.
You got it.
Get up here. Look at that. We did it. Which is sick. It's very cool that we did that. Now, let's climb up. Grab the Force Essence. Look at that. We did it. We're puzzle solvers here. New perk slot. That's exciting. And we get a new bonfire. I have to open that shortcut right there before I forget, but... Harvest Ridge, meditation point. Excellent. Look at that. Cool, so we managed to do that. Sick. I don't know what that really got us, but now we can maybe get somewhere we couldn't get before. On top of that, perhaps. That's what it looks like. It do indeed. Let me just look around and make sure I'm not losing my mind here. Nope, I don't think I am.
Let's move.
Fort Colin. Cool.
For Ravis. Burn with your new leader.
The small-time bandits who used Kobo as a refuge were offered a choice, one that split the group in two. The resolution to this dispute was decided in conflict.
All right. Let's look.
A house divided. A datapad entry from a leader of the bandit camp, detailing growing discontent. The offer was brought to us by the Gendai, but not every corner of the camp seemed pleased. Some accuse us of trading our freedom for just another hand around our throats. If they won't come willingly, then I'll have no choice but to force them. Who are you?
Observe, little ones. We have a visitor.
What's all this?
Shh. We mustn't wake them. They need their rest.
Rest for what?
For the ascension of the Masters, the ascension of the Deathless One.
Ravis. You're fixing droids for the Raiders.
I rouse the little ones from their slumber.
Nothing. You don't want to sell these droids to Ravis.
I don't?
Your droids deserve a kinder master than Ravis.
Yes, the little ones deserve better. Come, little ones. Once my work is finished, we will find a new home. You, Ravis requested upgrades. I obliged. I need them no longer. Take them.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay then, that's interesting. So we weakened Ravis's forces a little bit. Oh, cool! And we got the clothing for the Mountaineer set. That's neat. Now all we have to do is go take out the other smashers around there. That's cool. This was a nice little spot. Excuse me? You know, after advocating for kinder masters for droids, it sure hits well just taking them out immediately. Alrighty. Why can't I confuse them? I got the strongest confusion available, didn't I? Oh.
Hurry!
I just want to see what's over here. I don't really want to fight them. There we go. That's perfectly acceptable. What be over here? It looks like a whole lot of nothing. Looks like there's a whole lot of nothing over here. Do you all see anything? I don't. I see a force thingy-ma-do over here, but I don't see anything else. You've got to be joking. All right, one at a time. I can do one at a time. Oh no. Nice. Scrap heap will be thrilled with that choice, I'm sure. Oh, most certainly. Bye. All right, so that was cool. I didn't even really notice what I picked up. Was that health or force? I can't. I just didn't even register what it was supposed to be because I moved too quickly. Is there anything else? Get out of here. I'm busy. All right. Where to next? I guess we can go over here. There's a lot of different spots that we seemingly haven't investigated particularly deeply. That's a blocked path. We can't go in there yet. Force tear. I'm not sure what all those are. Anything else over here? It doesn't really look like we have anything else. It's all 100% explored. 91.7% explored. What are we missing here? Hack panel. Oh, is it the upper level here that we just have never been to at the Derelict Dam? I guess, yeah, there's this one spot right here that we've never been to. There are these doors that we have not visited, and there's all these paths that we haven't really paid any attention to. Undiscovered area. What is this? Is this the Imperial base area? I think it is. Yes, it is. That's what this is. Okay. Mountain Ascent has a Jedi thingy. We'll definitely want to go in there. Let's take stock, shall we? Apollo says, only a little bit tardy, but I made it. Well, good for you, Apollo. You made it after all of the stream crashes and all the issues we had, so lucky you. Baz says, the map is huge. This is one planet. This is one planet of like 5. There are quite a few in this game. Let's see. Where did I want to go? I wanted to go to... where is it? Hangar rafters. I don't really need to go there right now. I'm looking for the... God, I wish everything showed up on the fast travel map.
Ready to go.
Oh, you know what? I should go over here to these places before I leave. We've been inside that room, so that's fine. Yeah. Bygone settlement. We'll just walk down from the Bygone settlement.